CBN's Orphan's Promise started Something to Eat Everyday project, S.E.E.D for short, in Ukraine over 10 years ago. And today, its template is being successfully implemented in several countries of the former Soviet Union, as well as many other places around the world. Recent waves of coronavirus pandemic restrictions and difficult economic environments have forced us to adapt S.E.E.D and change its strategies so that we can better serve vulnerable populations faced with the new challenges. As more people lose their jobs and struggle to provide even for basic necessities of their families, the need and demand for this project is growing in importance every day.
The S.E.E.D project works in many countries. It stands out from other projects because it doesn't require one model for all. It gives opportunities and allows people to choose the ones that suit best their heart and situation. S.E.E.D brings out ideas, saying, you can do something. We want to open the eyes of people and tell them, you have many resources. Take a try. Explore yourself and find your path.
Starting from the early spring this year, more than 6,000 low-income families and families with multiple children received a variety of high-quality planting seeds. At the same time, as a part of the program, numerous in-person and virtual seminars and trainings on small and medium-sized business development were conducted in all participating countries. Many low-income families received assistance in the form of livestock, poultry, and greenhouse facilities that would allow them to start their own small farms. Other families received help with plowing and fertilizing their land. All these blessings gave people hope that one day they would be able to have stable income and become self-sustainable, taking care of their children and families by themselves.
We planted your seeds, grew them, tomatoes are very tasty, and we got a good harvest. We canned some of it. Now we are making tomato juice. Thank you for helping us.
We fry them and make salty. Tomorrow, God willing, we will be canning. And then we will have different vegetable produce in winter. Thank you for the seeds.
Cellars and pantries are stocked with jars of canned tomatoes, zucchini, peppers, eggplants, pickled cucumbers, and other vegetables that were grown from the seeds brought by Orphan's Promise. There are also potatoes, carrots, beets, and even fruit jams canned in jars provided through the project. We can say that now these families have everything they need to provide nutritious meals for their children to survive the cold and barren season. The mothers are happy and grateful as they know that their children will not go hungry this winter.
I thank Orphan's Promise for the seeds. It helped a lot. I will have food this winter.
Thank you for bringing us these seeds. We got a good harvest and without eating. Now we will have what to eat.
The children also happily took part in growing the vegetables and canning them for winter. They also learned a lot, watching with joy how the seeds put in the ground became plants and then turned into tasty meals.
I helped my mom to plant garlic. We will grow cucumbers and potatoes, but most of all, I like to eat tomatoes.
The vulnerable youth from the Haven Transition House in Mukachevo happily learned how to preserve food through canning. They gained some valuable life skills for their future. And the boys were gladly working alongside the girls. They were eager to prove that the kitchen is not only the women's kingdom.
Do you have a towel?
I've got everything.
So put it here, and I will get next one going.
We will put marinade into jars. No way around with marinade.
Our S.E.E.D project has demonstrated again how smart charity works. For over 10 years now, thousands of low-income families have received support that enabled them to stand in the face of life difficulties without fear. They built their future with their own hands, laying a strong foundation of good quality life for themselves and their children.
It's impossible to observe the project grow and not feel hopeful. We saw the seeds of hope. We saw the seeds, but we never know how they grow. But today, We rejoice in the fact that it brings such an abundant fruit.